The no confidence motion against Imran Khan's government should have happened in the last few days, but it did not. Jahangir Khan Tareen could be one reason. He controls about 20 members of parliament of the Imran Khan's PTI party. He is one of the richest persons in Pakistan. He owns a slew of companies. He's also got some property in London. Who doesn't? And he was the ATM for the PTI party when Imran was running for the prime ministership of the country. So, having done all that, looks like Jahangir and Imran Khan had a falling out. There was even some accusations about Jahangir Khan and his son being involved in money laundering and so on and so forth. And so there has been a strain in relations between the two. Now, Jahangir Tareen controls about 20 MPs of the PTI party of Imran Khan. So let's say that this group of 20 stay away from the parliament or the Pakistani assembly on the day of no confidence motion. What does that do to the numbers? Let's take a look. So we know that the House has 342 members. Current strength is 176 of the PTI coalition that has 3 more people included. I mean, this includes 3 people who are outside, independents who are supporting him. And the opposition, if I add up all the people, the PMLN, the Pakistani People's Party, and so on and so forth, that's 162. We shared these things in our last hangout. And if 20 of them stay away, then what happens? There will be only 322 members present, and Imran's coalition drops to 156, which is less than 50%. So the opposition would be able to easily defeat the government of Imran Khan, and then he would have to step down. There would have to be an interim government, or the advice could be given that we should go for polls right away, and Pakistan could go to polls a year ahead of schedule. But is that going to happen? We don't know, because what has happened is there's been a slight twist in the tail. Jahangir Tareen fell ill suddenly and has been taken on an air ambulance to London. And we don't know the state of his health. His family has gone there with him, his wife, his son, and so on and so forth. We pray that he will get well soon. Remember, we're all human beings first, and everybody deserves a chance to be healthy and hale and healthy. And maybe he will be just the right person for the PTI to take Pakistan through some of the dark days that it is going through right now. At any rate, if the no confidence motion were to be passed today, then if these 20 people stay away, clearly the game is over. But there is a small problem. Even if the Imran Khan government were to fall, is the establishment ready for an alternate? Because establishment has it nice now. Nobody has an absolute majority. There are 82 members of PMLN, 5 or 6 of PMLQ, it's a breakaway group, Chaudhry group, and then there is a PPP, 50 odd seats. So now it's all in a divided state, and we know that even the seats that PTI got were mostly because of the benevolence of the army establishment that made sure that Imran Khan would get selected. By the way, there was an excellent gesture that Prime Minister Narendra Modi made, that he offered to bring everyone from South Asia back to India during these air sorties between Ukraine and India. So, some of the Pakistani students who are pursuing medicine and engineering and other faculties and other disciplines in Ukraine, maybe some of them may be also helped out, and they may come to Mumbai, from where they can go to Karachi and so on and so forth. This is again going back to the principle that we are human beings first, then we are, countries, we are citizens of different countries, then we are, followers of a certain religion, belong to a certain state, and so on and so forth. It's an excellent decision that the Indian government made, that, everybody's life is valuable. And So that's a good gesture that Prime Minister Modi made. Back to Pakistani politics. So the establishment may not want elections right away. So if the elections are not to be held now, by law, 5 years are completing around, I think, June. So they have to go to elections maybe in May. So that's again a year and a few months. So what is going to happen? Who's going to be the caretaker prime minister? That's one question that needs to be answered. There's also another possibility that Imran Khan could be disqualified for getting in some money through foreign countries, some misappropriations or malfeasance, if you will, that happened, and there is a case going on that might get decided in the next couple of weeks. So we don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, so between the no confidence motion and the case of Imran Khan, I think the establishment can bring this government down. The question is, what after that? I think that is the big question. We don't know. Pakistani politics are never dull, and we'll see how that plays out. But in the meantime, just wait and watch. I guess Imran Khan has just come back from Russia. We don't know what he got, but be that as it may, I think it's interesting watching. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and also click on the bell button. Namaskar.